We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Oh, so it's the
Please
last
take a look.
third-party game, I guess. All right, make it count.
Ain't what I want.
It's looking kind of Bloodborne like right now. I ain't gonna lie.
I give you my blood.
To become
Bruh.
born.
Bruh. Please.
I give you my
Oh,
life.
Castlevania. This probably could be some Castlevania.
Ooh.
Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight.
No?
You might
yeah,
be-
this might be
humanity.
Castlevania.
You might be
very
right, Devin.
dust.
Yeah, this might be Castlevania.
Because I was going to mention that when we had the last recording. Like, it's about time for Nintendo to get Castlevania again. This was their game.
I mean, honestly, Konami seems like they're back, so
Yeah.
this would be the move. Wait, FromSoft? Hold on
Bruh.
now.
Bruh, hold up. Wait a minute. Stop. Don't do this to me, Nintendo. I didn't want to buy a Switch 2 this fast now. Do not do me like this. Where my water at? Where my water at? This ain't no way, bro. Bruh.
Did y'all team up to do Castlevania? Like, what the fuck?
Now, that would be dope, too.
No?
This can't be Castlevania
What the
related.
hell is going on?
It just has to
Bro.
be them.
This is Bloodborne 2, bro. Bro, she said blood, moonlight.
If this is Bloodborne 2, my
Oh, this
Max
might be
done-
something this might be
This
something
is the
new,
new
actually.
IP.
Yeah, this
New
might be
IP.
something.
But still,
Yeah, because Sony owns Bloodborne, so they can't do
Yeah.
anything with that on their own. Bruh.
hell is this?
Well, I gotta buy a Switch 2, because whatever this is.
There's
I'm
no
getting.
way this is Switch 2 exclusive. This has to be on
Hell
everything.
no.
Okay, so you are a vampire, looks
You
like
are a
something.
vampire.
Oh,
If they
man.
teamed up with like Castlevania or something, this would be crazy.
So this is just their
I'm not-
way of making Bloodborne 2 without it being called
and
Bloodborne.
Contemplate now the moon, as befits the
I mean, she keeps saying the moon and blood.
I pray that you are
That was
able,
heavy and
carrier of blood.
I know Max Law is losing it just like I am right
He
now. This is
absolutely is. Wait.
Transform into a fucking dinosaur? What the fuck?
This has to be like a 2026 game.
The moon tears will flow for one,
no, bro. This is look at bro.
and
This is
one alone.
The
The
Duskbloods.
Blood. Okay.
Hey,
Bloodborne 2. Duskblood.
The
Okay.
Duskbloods.
Okay. Wow, I was not expecting this to be the final game shown.
Well, this is just their final third-party game
Well,
show, right?
yeah, or just I wouldn't expect.
Yeah,
none of this
2026.
period.
Okay, that's what I. Okay.
And
Whoa!
so I gotta get a Switch. I gotta get a Switch.
What
So
you just saw was a brand new game
and that
by
looked pretty
FromSoft.
good too.
We'll be
Okay,
publishing
Nintendo,
a creator's
you-
voice article where the game's director,
Hey.
Hidetaka Miyazaki,
Nintendo put their
will share
balls
more
on the table
details
on
about
that
the
one.
game.
I'm watching
Okay.
Max's
Check it out when
video
it's available.
Man.
right after this.
From Soft
That's all
exclusive.
from our
That is
publishing and
quite the power
development
move.
Bro.
We-
Duskblood, Bloodborne 2, buddy years. Man, I look when I saw the first shot, I'm like, this giving Bloodborne vibes. Like this looks Bloodborne. And then she said blood. I'm like, hold on now. Then I was like, Castlevania, which I hope there is a Castlevania game on Switch too. It's about
Hold on.
time. What's up?
hold on. Developed for the Nintendo Switch 2, the Duskbloods is a PvPvE title with online multiplayer at its core, where up to 8 players vie for supremacy among themselves against challenging foes. Play as the Bloodsworn, a group that has transcended human strength thanks to their special blood, and throw yourself into a violent fray for first blood as the twilight of humanity approaches. How do you feel now, Devin?
Hey. I'm still interested. So I noticed in the trailer, like they showed a lot of like people together. So I'm like,
Unique looking characters that didn't seem like they all had like main character energy.
exactly. I was like, there's some multiplayer vibe here. I'm hoping there's some single player there because this looks like it could be something that could work really well with some single player content. I'll be curious to see how this works because it's almost sounding like Battle Royale-esque or maybe like what Night Rain is doing.
I was gonna say this just sounds like Night Rain, except just the Switch 2 version, which is that's an interesting move.
That makes me a little less.
I was gonna say you ain't as throw your wallet at the screen as you are.
I mean, I still would have. That still looks fire. I still would have played it, but it's just the fact that if they are doing that, Night Rain already exists, and you're putting Elden Ring on the system. So why not just put Elden Ring and then Night Rain? And I know it still looks dope. I'm hoping that maybe there's some single player content. That was the height of it for me. Just the fact that it's like, okay, we don't really have Bloodborne 2, but we kind of give you something like this, some esque, you know.
I mean, now that you've gone into more explanation on it, I am a little disappointed just because it's not a single player title in the way that I thought it would be. I mean, I honestly thought that Nintendo like really like laid it all on the table there. Like if they had gotten essentially their version of Bloodborne on the Switch 2, that would have been that is a system seller. But the fact that it is you said it's a PvE game, PvE. Yeah.
So like basically like you'll be fighting other players and the AI.
Okay. I mean, I'll need them to just go into more detail on that. We have to see more. Just from initial impressions. I mean, just the fact that Nintendo has an exclusive FromSoft game, that's dope. Yeah. That is really dope. So that means that third party for this, they are really leaning heavily onto that, which that's a good sign because that's always been kind of like the flaw of a lot of Nintendo systems is the third party support not being as strong. Right out of the gate, they're showing that, hey, third parties, they got our backs. And I think that's a great sign.